We welcome you to tonight's broadcast from the campus of Notre Dame Academy, the Schneider Triton Center, the site for tonight's matchup between the 3-0 Sheboygan North Golden Raiders and the 1-2 Notre Dame Academy Tritons. Hi everyone, I'm Joey Bonadonna, alongside Evan Duncan for our season opener of boys basketball. Evan, how's it been?
It's been good, long off season. Ready to get back in action tonight.
A lot of change for Notre Dame over the offseason. Not only do you lose your three of your best players in Garrett Gresh, George Kress, and Danny Nennig, you also exit FRCC Coach of the Year and AJ Alexander. Enter Brian Bobinski, the new head coach of the Notre Dame Tritons. We'll roll out the starting lineups for you quickly here. First, for the visiting Sheboygan North Golden Raiders. Number 4, Chase Shanenberger. Number 24, Max Tudis. Number 25, Tyler Schessow. Number 31, Luke Schmidt. And number 33, Mason Debink. Again, Shanenberger, Tudis, Schessow, Schmidt, and Debink. The starting lineups for the Tritons go a little something like this. Number 1, Emmett Lott. Number 2, Henry Weber. Number 3, Chris Mitchell. Number 14, Ethan Walla-Team. And number 21, Keegan King. Again, Lott, Weber, Mitchell, Walla-Team, and King. Ironically enough, when I say Lott and Weber, Sheboygan North does have a player named Lott and Weber. So that's kind of why I got thrown off a little bit there. But starting lineups have been announced. Teams are ready to hit the floor. Tritons last time out, they got the win on a buzzer beater at number 5, Ashwaubenon. Chris Mitchell's runner shot in the lane, bounced off the back rim and in for the Tritons to take a 74-72 win. That same night, the North Golden Raiders moved to 3-0 after taking down Bayport on their home floor by a total of 9 points. So should be a good one tonight between Sheboygan North and Notre Dame as Ethan Walla-Team wins the tip. Henry Weber controls it, and he'll run the point.
Daniel Hornacek starting point guard out.
And we have a foul on the floor here. Immediately, that one's going to go against number 4, Chase Shanenberger. And we'll have a quick substitution here. Number 11, Lawton Weber, just as we were talking about there in pregame. So he comes out for Shanenberger. And immediately, Lawton Weber, number 11, checks in for him, the 6-foot senior. Mitchell running the point against Tudis. He kicks to Weber on the wing. Weber dribbling with his left, looks to drive in the lane, and he scores the first basket of the game. Tritons up 2-0 early on.
Great drive by Weber there.
Lawton Weber running the point now. Tudis with the ball working against Lawton, and we're going to have a foul. It'll go against Henry Weber. Tritons up 2-0 early on, 7:18 to go here in the first half. Tudis will inbound the ball. He goes to Tyler Schessow. Now over to Debink. Now Weber. 3-point shot up here for Seymour. For Schmidt, no good. Weber driving, kick out to Lawton. Lawton flips it to King. He had 20 points in the win over Ashwaubenon. Walla-Team down the lane, no good. King cleans it up, no good. Another offensive rebound there for Keegan King. And a jump ball will go to Sheboygan North. But good hands there from Keegan King to force the jump ball.
Tritons coming out full out man-to-man press.
Weber working against Weber. Tudis driving on Lawton. Kick over to Schessow. Now over to Weber. Henry Weber with the active hands. In the corner, 3-point shot goes up. That one is good. Tyler Schessow gives the Golden Raiders the lead. They're up 3-2. The press here from Sheboygan North. Henry Weber
man-to-man.
Tasked to try and get out of it. Caught in a trap. Lawton down low to Walla. Team high off the glass, kisses that one. It is 4-3 Notre Dame. And Ethan Walla team joins the scoring column.
Tritons taking advantage of that press, getting open looks under the basket.
And a foul again here on Weber. That's the second early on. Coach Bobinski goes to the bench. He'll bring in Max Augustine. And Weber goes to the bench with 2 quick fouls. Again, mentioned it, Hornacek out tonight. So that thrusts Henry Weber into the starting lineup. No Luke Warden.
2 starters.
The 2 expected starters at the beginning of the season out for Notre Dame in this one. It'll be up to the bench to try and...
A lot of young players with...
And there's Tyler Shesau to give Golden Raiders the lead. He's got all 5 of Sheboygan North's points to this point. Mitchell working against Tudis, flips it to Lawton. Lawton, Walla team, Augustine in the corner for 3. That one long. Rebound by Sheboygan North. They're pushing it up now. Schmidt on the floor with it with Mitchell. And Walla team comes away with it. Chris Mitchell running the point. A roll there for Ethan Walla team, and we'll have a foul on the shot.
Chris Mitchell.
A nice play there indeed from Chris Mitchell to find Ethan Walla team, and goes up, draws the foul, wasn't able to finish it, but Lawton Weber will pick up his first foul. And no good on the first there from Walla team. Chase Schanenberger will check back in for Lawton Weber. Schanenberger did start. And good on the second. That ties us up at 5. Ethan Walla team up to 3. And a foul there from Augustine. Poked away there by Augustine. Here come the Tritons on a 3-on-1. Chris Mitchell up against the lane. He does not get the basket though, but he will get 2 free throw shots.
Great defense by Augustine, picking up full court. Active hands.
Foul goes against Schanenberger. That's the team's 3rd and Schanenberger's 2nd. Mitchell good on the first, gives the Tritons the lead. 14:54 to go here in the first half. Not a lot of points to go for here for either side early on in this one. A lot of good defense. And
both teams
Mitchell
coming out in presses.
Mitchell good on the second. Both these teams do have a lot of scorers, but they do both have defensive emphasis. Driving is Lawton Weber, does not draw the foul. Good rim protection there, Emmett Lawton bringing it up. He drives baseline, puts it up off the glass, it goes. Nice basket there from Emmett Lawton, makes it a 9-5 ball game. He'll flip to Max Tudis. He'll drive in the lane, kick out in the corner, 3-point shot from Shesau. That one is good, and it makes a 1-point game. Again, Tyler Shesau is all of Sheboygan North's points in this one with a total of 8. Lawton kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell down low to King. King high up off the glass, no good. Perhaps a little bit too high, and Sheboygan North comes down with the rebound. Driving is Schmidt. Foul, I believe, on the floor. He'll go against Chris Mitchell. That is his first. Will be on the floor. Lawton Weber will do the inbounding. Tudis goes up, no good offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. And now Sheboygan North claws back and has a 1-point lead. Max Tudis joins the scoring sheet with his first bucket of the night. averaging over 20 points per game for these Golden Raiders. Lawton driving the basket, gives the Tritons the lead right back. 11-10 Notre Dame.
Lawton so long and athletic, finishing.
Inside, Schmidt blocked by Keegan King, but a foul. Both of them went up. Keegan looked like he had mostly ball, but a little bit of contact there on the way back down. And it'll be Luke Schmidt going to the line. That's another 20-point per game scorer in the early going for these Golden Raiders. They've got two of them. Between Schmidt and Tudis, that one no good on the first. So barring an offensive rebound, best Schmidt can do on this one is to tie it. No good on the second, but a foul. Oh, so we're going to have another shot as Emmett Lawton. Coach Bobinski will have a conversation about that one. And good on the redo, so a tie ball game at 11 apiece. Augustine to Lawton, and Lawton will run the point now. Working against Lawton, Weber. Down low to Keegan King. King kicks it out to Augustine. Straightaway three, that one off the mark. Rebound by Emmett Lawton. Out to Keegan King. King to Wallateam. Wallateam driving in the lane, puts it up off the glass. A nice reverse layup there for the junior. Tritons with a 13-11 advantage. Wallateam with 5 points in the early going. Three-point shot goes up, that one off the mark. Mason Debink on that shot. Tritons pushing it up. Emmett Lawton caught in a trap, got to find the open man. He finds Chris Mitchell. Lawton driving, down low to Keegan King. Loose ball, Emmett Lawton able to recover on that one. They'll just reset. Kick to Ethan Wallateam. Now Emmett Lawton straight away, three pulls up. That one good, Emmett Lawton. The junior.
How good has he been, Joey?
Against Ashwaubenon on 70% from three this team shot. Emmett Lawton was a huge part of that one. Kick out in the corner, that one Debbing for three, short, rebound Keegan King. Down the floor for Ethan Wallateam, that one a little bit too hasty there from King. Another shot in the corner there from three off the mark, a little long. Tritons pushing it up now. Ethan Wallateam inside the lane, puts it up and in. No timeout yet from, there it is from Sheboygan North. Timeout Golden Raiders. Ethan Wallateam with 7. As does Emmett Lawton. Tritons up by 7. 18-11 is our score. 46 remaining here in the first half. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from the Triton Center, Tritons with an 18-11 lead over Sheboygan North. Joey Bonadon alongside Evan Duncan with you this Tuesday evening. Braden Curtin has checked in. Ethan Wallateam will head to the bench. Tudis running the point against Lawton. That one almost tipped there by King. Nick Herzog flips it to Weber. Herzog back to Weber. Weber driving on Augustine, kicks in the corner, and a travel there from Chesau.
Staying in front of your man.
Definitely the emphasis that Coach Bobinski has implemented into this one. Last year was definitely a scoring team, but the philosophy he wants to bring to the table is defensive-minded. They definitely have a lot of scorers. We saw 3 20-plus point scorers last Friday against Ashwaubenon. There's a turnover. Back on the other end, Tudis slows it down. Tritons able to regroup. Weber. Over to Shesau, now Tudis. Three-point shot, no, he pulls it down. Three-point shot now from Weber. That one off the mark, rebounded. High up off the glass, and an and one. Foul's gonna go against Keegan King. That's 10 points for Tyler Shesau. And 2 fouls on Keegan King. Ethan Wallateam will check back in. King will go to the bench. Max Augustine will go to the bench, and checks in his Deuce Musial, the D1 baseball commit. Another D1 commit on this roster, not in basketball. That's Max Rader. He'll be signing with NDSU on Thursday for football. Three-point shot here from Tudis on the way. That one's good. Updating our scoreboard is 18-16. Mitchell pulls up from 3. That one off the mark. Rebound by Tudis. Curtin knocks it out. Inside, Wallateam now. Deuce Musial puts it up off the glass and in.
Great finish by number 41, Deuce Musial.
The former Garrett Gresh jersey now owned by Deuce Musial. 20-16 Notre Dame. Three-point shot on the way from Schmidt. Little long rebound by Musial. And a travel on that one.
Looked like he lost his bounce there.
Lawton and Wallateam were back on the fast break on that one.
Tritons goes a little bit of height out here. Musial 6'5", Wallateam 6'5".
And an illegal screen. That's going to go against number 5, Nick Herzog. Mason Debink will check back in.
Golden Raiders foul number 5, Nick Herzog, his first personal, team's 4th. Mason Debink checking back into the Golden Raiders.
Lawton inbounds it to Mitchell. Mitchell will run the point. Crosses over, back to Lawton. Out to Mitchell. He's got an open shot from 3. That one good, Chris Mitchell.
Joey. Wide open looks. His jump shot is so smooth.
23-16. Mitchell's got 5. Tritons up by 7 as we hit nearly the halfway mark of this first half. Shesau to Schmidt. Back out to Weber. Tudis cuts inside. Weber decides not to pass. Now Tudis inside, working against Lawton, puts it up off the glass. And 2 shots coming up for Max Tudis. That is the 7th team foul here on Notre Dame. Lawton's first. And Max Tudis will shoot 2. Tudis good on the first, makes it a 23-16 game. Now 23-17 rather. And Tudis good on the second, 23-18. Inbound to Chris Mitchell. There's that press that we've seen from Sheboygan North early on in this one. Tritons maneuver out of it. Knocked out of bounds by Tudis. Mitchell was looking for Lawton in the corner. 9:15 to go here in the first half rather. Lawton will do the inbounding as he looks for Deuce Musial. Caught in a trap in the corner, knocked out of bounds again by Tudis.
Sheboygan North playing tough defense, scrappy.
Inbound to Mitchell. That landed in the backcourt, so it is legal. Mitchell looking for someone. He's got Emmett Lawton. Double teamed. Now Curtin. Flipped out to Mitchell. They'll reset up top. Kick to Ethan Wallateam. Now he's got Lawton. Lawton crosses over, drives in the lane, pulls up
Great
from
shot.
Inside the lane, Emmett Lawton. 25-18, Lawton's up to 9. 3 in the corner on the way, short. out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame ball. It was off of Lawton Weber. Luke Schmidt short on that one. Notre Dame ball, 25-18. Mitchell will run the point, rather. Good screen there from Curtin. Mitchell driving and a foul on the pull-up. 2 shots. Coming up here for Chris Mitchell. Goes against Lawton Weber. That's his second, team's 5th. And Chris Mitchell will go and shoot 2 free throws. Mitchell good on the first. He's 3 for 3 on free throws. He'll look to make it 4 for 4. Checking in now is Angel Martinez, the 6'2" junior, number 53. And Mitchell good on the second, so he's 4 for 4. Tritons with a 9-point lead in the second half of this first half. Tudis out to Martinez in the corner, working against Walla team. Moving it around now are the Golden Raiders.
Tritons tightening up on defense here.
Flip to Tudis. Tudis working against Lawton, pulls up, that one good. Down to a 7-point game. Emmett Lawton pushing it up now. He puts it up off the glass, no good. And kind of an odd way to bring that one up, but it's still a 7-point game. Martinez out to Seymour. Now Luke Schmidt. Tudis working against Mitchell. Now against Lawton. Tudis driving downhill, and will be a foul on the floor. And 1-and-1 bonus coming up. Lawton, I believe that'll be his second. Henry Weber will check in, as will the freshman Andrew Rader. Played in the first half of the JV game. Tudis short on the first, rebound by Walla team, so the foul is, for all intents and purposes, canceled out. Musial to Rader, he goes up, foul, oh no, a travel. Substitution coming in will be Tyler Shessow for Angel Martinez. Official there on the baseline calls the freshman Andrew Rader there for a travel. Looked like it possibly could have been an and one. 3-point shot from Shessow, short, rebound by Walla team, and a flip to Henry Weber.
Walla team's been busy in this first half.
Weber running the point. Kicks it to Musial. Tipped away, loose ball. A turnover there from Notre Dame. And Deuce Musial. Inside, Tudis working against Mitchell, turns around, puts it off the glass, no good, rebound, Walla team. That's 3 straight possessions where Walla teams come away with a defensive rebound.
Being a workhorse early for the Tritons.
Mitchell pulls up from 3 on the way, that one off the mark. North pushing it up now. Schmidt looked like he possibly could have pulled up. He'll drive on Rader. Blocked from behind. No good. Offensive rebound. Foul. No good. 2 shots coming up. This will be on. It will be on Rader. Team's 9th. Still 6 minutes to go in this one. And a timeout called by Notre Dame. Still quite a bit to go here in this first half. Tritons in a little bit of foul trouble. We'll take a timeout. Tritons up by 7 with 6:04 remaining here in the first half. You're watching Notre Dame Basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, 2 free throws on the way here for Luke Schmidt. He's good on the first. 27-21. 6:04 still to go here in the first. Schmidt good on the second, 27-22. Mitchell bringing it up, flips it to Augustine. Now Rader in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Tipped up in the air, and coming down with it is Tudis. A long football pass downfield, and an and one for Luke Schmidt. That is the team's 10th.
Fouls on Mitchell.
That is his second.
Giants a little bit of foul trouble. Raiders are being aggressive.
Shot is up and good, and just like that, as a 2-point game, what was once a Triton 9-point lead has now been whittled down to just 2. Weber bringing it up. Drives sideline into the lane, high up off the glass, and a foul. 2 shots coming up here for Henry Weber. Foul's going to go on number 25, Tyler Schesow.
Golden Raiders foul number 25, Tyler Schesow. His first, team 6. Henry Weber on the line from Tritons.
Weber good on the first. So a 3-point game. And no good on the second. Raider almost comes down with the rebound. Just in and out of the hands. Tudis running point. Kicks into the corner to Seymour. Inside, Tudis goes up, puts it up and in. And back to a 1-point game. Walla team to Mitchell. Mitchell pump fakes. Drives. Brings it back out. He'll drive back again. Kicks it to Henry Weber. Out to Augustine. Now Weber again. Now Mitchell. Inside to Ethan Walla. Team puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Andrew Rader. Puts it up and in. There's the basket from the freshman we were looking for. 30-27 Notre Dame. Down
Stolen
the
by
court.
Walla team.
Here comes the fast break for Notre Dame. They might just slow it down low. Andrew Rader goes up with it. And another basket for the freshman. 32-27.
Work by the freshman.
Andrew Rader's got 4. It was a rough start for him, but now using that length to score some
All
buckets.
6, 10 of them.
Schmidt kicks it to Debink. Now Schesow. Cross-court pass to Seymour. He'll pull up from 3. That one long. Rebound by Augustine. A loose ball. Augustine comes away with it, and now Weber is going to run the point. Not much pressure on that one. Walla team loses it. He lost his dribble. Nice pass there to Mitchell out up top. Now Augustine. Out to Mitchell. Walla team again. Mitchell up top. Driving, Mitchell fouled, and 2 shots coming up, wasn't able to convert.
Mitchell's doing a good job getting to the line early.
4 for 4 from the free throw line. He'll have 2 more free throws coming up. 3:42 to go here in the first. He's got 7. I believe that's tied for the team lead in points so far. Good on the first, 33-27. Correction, Lawton does have 9. Walla team will check out. Braden Curtin is in.
Wall team playing some big minutes down that stretch.
Especially with Luke Warden out. He's been asked to take on a large part of the workload as the team's decent, major big. Offensive rebound and a foul. So first missed free throw on the night from Chris Mitchell. And that's going to be counted as a shot. So 2 free throws coming up for Braden Curtin now. Curtin no good on the first. And no good on the second rebound. Max Tudis 0 for 2 from the line that time from Braden Curtin. He is not much of a scorer, but he will play some tight defense and get rebounds. Physical. And he will facilitate.
He was a fullback in football.
3-point shot on the way. That one long, right into the chest of Braden Curtin. Down court to Henry Weber. He had Augustine, but decides to just slow it down. 6-point game. Kick to Rader in the corner. Augustine to Weber. Steps into the lane. And a travel. I don't know if he was definitely pivoting. I don't know if I saw the pivot foot work, however. It will be a timeout here from Sheboygan North. We'll keep it here so we can take a look at some of our stats here for Notre Dame. Emmett Lawton with 9 points early on. Henry Weber with 3 now. Chris Mitchell has 8. Ethan Walla team with 7. Andrew Rader with 4. And Deuce Musial with 2.
Tritons got in the foul trouble early, forcing to sit. Keegan King.
King does have 2 fouls. Has yet to score in this one. He had 20 in the game against Ashwaubenon.
Well, that was a great game, wasn't it?
It seemed like, we were talking about a little bit pregame, it seemed like in that one, like, no one of the Tritons' big 3 of King, Lawton, and Mitchell could miss. As a team, they shot 63% from the field and 70% from 3-point range.
A lot of clutch moments, too, right? When the Jaguars would make a run and take the lead by a point or 2, we would come back. Lawton, Mitchell, or King would make a big play or big shot down the stretch.
Tritons, they've kind of been forced to empty out the bench early on in this one. They had no bench points in the win over Ashwaubenon. They scored 74.
Or 2 starters, excuse me.
A rebound there by Andrew Rader. Had a little bit of a break there, but Weber just decides to hold up. Weber poked. Now he drives in the lane, pulls up, left hand, no good. Rebound, Braden Curtin, poked away by Martinez. Now Tudis runs the point, 6-point game, approaching the 2:30 mark. Out to Seymour. Seymour over to Schmidt. Schmidt can shoot the 3. That one off the mark. Rebound by Andrew Rader. There's the freshman again.
Busy half for him.
Mitchell bringing it up. And a travel. That one I only saw 2 steps. He got rid of the ball before he came back down.
He looked like he was bumped a little bit too.
Rader will go to the bench.
Some good minutes for the freshman.
Ethan Walla team checks back in. It is a 6-point game, as will Chase Schaenenberger for Angel Martinez.
Augustine picking him up full court.
Schaenenberger flips it to Schmidt. Now Tudis driving. Back out to Schmidt. Loose ball. Here comes Chris Mitchell. He's got Schadenberger meeting him there, and he just takes it to the basket.
Easy layup. That's too easy for him. That was almost uncontested.
We've got a whistle. Unsure what that one's for.
I don't know.
Perhaps maybe a warning issued to someone. (35-27) is the score. Tritons up by 8. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Driving inside, no good. Rebound by Curtin.
Curtin's been great on the boards tonight.
Mitchell out to Curtin. Now to Wall-A-Team in the corner. He's going to drive. He's got Curtin. Curtin pulls up, puts it up high off the glass. Look at that rebound there from Ethan Wall-A-Team. Makes it a 10-point game. He's up to 9. Another steal here. Here comes Wall-A-Team. 3-on-2. He loses it. Kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell runs the floater. No good. Pulls down the offensive rebound. Puts it up reverse over the rim. And we are down to 1 minute to go here in the first half. Tritons up by 10. 37-27 is our score. Tudis to Schmidt. Now back to Tudis. He'll shoot the 3. That one off the mark. Rebound by Max Augustine.
Dry spell for the Raiders over here.
Under 40 seconds to go. Augustine looking to find someone. He's got Henry Weber. Wall-A-Team driving baseline, puts it up short. And a jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointed towards Notre Dame. 25 seconds to go. It'll stay with Notre Dame. Weber will do the inbounding. The substitution, Nick Herzog will check in. Chase Schadenberger will head to the bench. Inbound goes to Curtin, knocked into the backcourt, and it is going to roll all the way back. Staying Notre Dame ball, but now all the way back on the other end, I believe. 21 seconds to go. Tritons up by 10. They'll look to try and get the last shot, I would assume. Inbound to Mitchell. Met by a press underneath 20 seconds to go now. He's met at half court. Here comes, and oh, that's going to be a push off. There it was. Luke Schmidt did push off on Chris Mitchell. That is the 8th. That was the team's 9th. Substitution, Musial will check in for Braden Curtin.
Good minutes there for Curtin. Hustling and playing well on the defensive end.
Underneath 10 seconds to go. Inbound to Augustine. He's bringing it up. Lost into the backcourt. It was tipped. Yeah, one official said it was tipped. And no, it'll still be a backcourt violation. Curtin checks right immediately back in for Mitchell. Some confusion here now. Mass substitutions here for Sheboygan North.
3 seconds left in the half.
Very odd last minute of this first half. Schmidt inbounds it. They've got to get a shot off. I don't think they will. They will not.
Triton did a great job of extending, going on a little run before halftime, extending it to 10.
Tudis' shot falls off, would not have counted even if it did fall, as it was late. We've come to halftime. Tritons have a 10-point advantage over the visiting Sheboygan North Raiders, looking to hand the Golden Raiders their first loss of the season here on the home floor in the home opener. We'll be right back after a 10-minute break. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. we welcome you back to the Triton Center here at Notre Dame Academy. Tritons have a 10-point lead coming out of the half, 37-27 is our score. We talked about a little bit pregame. The loss that, I guess the changes, rather, not necessarily a loss, but changes for Notre Dame over the offseason. We'll talk about the 3 players that Notre Dame lost. George Kress, Garrett Goresh, and Danny Nenig. 2 of those guys are in the top 10 of scoring all time in the boys basketball program, with George with 860 points and Garrett with 804. Garrett's playing D3 basketball, and as is Danny Nenig. He's playing down at Dominican. He got some solid minutes a couple days ago. We were watching the game. Dominican was taking on Wisconsin Lutheran. So like all 3 of those guys played a large role of that team last year. And of course losing FRCC Coach of the Year, AJ Alexander, after he moved to Illinois, and bringing in Coach Bobinski, who is beloved at Notre Dame, boys and girls golf coach, math teacher, and now takes on the role as boys basketball coach as well. Who have you really seen step up in the first 3.5 games to get this team to where it's at right now?
You know, they're all playing a big part, but I would say Emmett Lawton has really stuck out to me. He's played a big role. Last year he was the first man. He was the 6th man off the bench. The first man off the bench, the 6th man. And wasn't really needed all that much in the scoring because, as we said earlier, George, Garrett, and Danny were all over 500-point scorers in their career. And Lawton has taken a big stride forward in finding his niche and finding his shot, getting open looks and converting at the rim.
Yeah, Lawton, so far in this one, he's got 9. As we look at our scorebook, he also has 2 fouls. He joins 3 others that have 4 fouls.
I believe Mitchell has 2, King has 2, I think, and Ethan Wall, a team, has 2.
So here in the first half, Emmett Lawton has 9 points. Chris Mitchell has 10. Ethan Wall, a team, with 9.
King with 0, but he sat out for that entire almost first half.
Shane Berger working against Weber. Tudis Schmidt driving the lane, blocked, and a foul. You got to hope that that's not going against Keegan, and it is. And he does not like it.
I mean, I just saw Keegan stand there with his arms straight in the air. He can't really do anything.
If I were to give that to someone, I would have given that one to Ethan.
There wasn't much of a foul.
There wasn't much of a foul, but if I were to give one on that one, it would be for Ethan, and Keegan's the one that gets stuck with the foul, as the free throw is good there from Luke Schmidt.
King stays in the game. That's his 3rd foul.
And good on the 2nd. Mitchell passes it to Lawton. First offensive possession of the game for Notre Dame. Mitchell out to King. Gets
nice
someone to
fake.
fly inside. He's got Weber now back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell driving to the corner, pulls up, and that one off the mark. That one out of bounds. It was off Henry Weber, says the baseline official. (37-29) is the score here early on in the 2nd. Let me update that here on our scoreboard. Second half underway here at the Triton Center. Just about a minute gone here in the second half. Sheboygan North not shooting amazingly, not scoring very well in the first.
Yeah, they went a solid, I think, almost 8 minutes of not scoring a basket.
Only 3 players on Sheboygan North have scored. That's as Schmidt turns around, knocks that one down. It is.
He's one of them.
Luke Schmidt's now got 10. All 3 of them are in double digits. Up to Ethan Wall, team. He goes up and in. And there's the first basket of the second half here for Notre Dame.
Great tonight.
That one off the hands of Tudis.
Good defense by Mitchell, standing his ground in the blow post.
Flip to Shesau. Shesau driving against Walatimi, he loses the ball. Keegan King comes away with it. Mitchell forced to slow down. Now he backs up, kicks to Walatimi in the corner. He drives baseline. Walatimi leaves it there for Mitchell. Back to Walatimi. He goes up with the left and it rolls in. Back to a 10-point game.
He's got 13 in the game.
We were talking about it before, Danny Nennig. Shout out to him, he's tuned in tonight. Shot goes up there from Mason Debink. He's the first Golden Raider not named Tudis, Schmidt, or Shesau to score here in this game. And an offensive foul going against Keegan King.
That's
wow.
4.
That is 4 against King. He's probably going to be done for a while.
Frustrated. Curtin will check in for him.
Gosh, I mean, just
you can't believe it.
some of these fouls that are going against Key. I mean, they're borderline. I will give it to that, but that's frustrating.
It's hard not to, like, it's a contact sport, like all sports. So you have some contact.
And ball recovered by Schaenenberger. Schmidt inside, Tudis goes around, loses the ball.
Great defense by Lawton.
Oh, Weber's able to recover. Drives inside, easy left-handed layup. Back to a 10-point advantage. He's up to 5. Lost ball, almost bounces on that back line, but he stepped over. Max Tudis' foot did step on that half-court line, and it will be over and back.
Some great defense with the Tritons. They're really putting the pressure on to start this
Quick
half.
pass to Lawton. The sleeping are the Golden Raiders. 12-point advantage.
Lawton's up to 11 in the ball game.
Inside to Tudis, working against Lawton. Tudis turns around and knocks that one down.
Shot.
He is a scorer. He scores 20 points a game for a reason. He's up to 13. Weber back to Mitchell. Curtin in the corner. Up top, Lawton driving inside, puts it up with the right, no good. And a foul against Lawton. That's going to be his 3rd.
Tritons getting into a little bit of foul trouble now here. King will most likely sit for most of this half. Lawton just picked up his 3rd.
Weber checks out. Max Augustine checks back in. You got to have your scorers out there for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Schaenenberg goes to the left, no good. Rebound by Curtin down court to Lawton.
Lawton just got to be extra careful on that defensive end.
Almost going back the other way. Mitchell
Good
pulls
shot.
up, knocks it down. A tough shot.
Mitchell's up to 12 in the ball game.
47-35.
Mitchell's done a great job tonight playing the role of Daniel Hornacek, orchestrating the offense and making sure it all runs smoothly for
time.
these younger guys.
Timeout called by Sheboygan North. They only have 2 remaining. 13:09 to go here in the second half. 47-35 is our score. Tritons up by 12. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. And we're back from timeout. And hold on a minute. Notre Dame ball.
Lawton will bring it up.
Mitchell with it now, working against Chesau. Looked like he was going to pull up, drives inside the lane, no good.
Tough take.
Sheboygan North trying to run the fast break. 3-point shot goes up from Schmidt, that one's short. Rebound by Schadenberger, loose ball. Walla team bringing it up. Lawton shakes and bakes, drives, loses it. Walla team back to Lawton. Lawton driving inside and a foul. 2 shots coming up there for Emmett Lawton.
Sheboygan North foul number 31, Luke Schmidt, his second, team's first. Emmett Lawton on the line for the Tritons, shooting 2.
Good on the first.
Those are Lawton's first 2 free throw attempts of the game. The official speaking to Emmett Lawton. I have no idea what it's about.
.13 game. Lawton good. And it's up to 14 now. Tritons have been in control of this one almost from the jump. Schadenberger against Augustine.
Great defense by Augustine.
Here comes Lawton on the fast break. He'll go up with the left, no good. Cleaned up by Walla team. Left there for Lawton. Kick out to Mitchell. He'll pull up for 3. That one rattles in. It is good. What a sequence there for Notre Dame. 52-35. Tritons with the lead. And a bump there from Augustine.
Mitchell is now up to 15 in the ball game. Weber will check in for Lawton, giving him a little breather. Tritons extending their lead.
Shot no good. Tudis no good. That one looks clean, but a foul, and Tudis is going to go to the line. Goes against Augustine. That's 2 quick fouls for him. His 3rd. Team's 5th. And still plenty of time to go here in the second half. No good on the first. And that one good on the second. So 1 for 2 from the line is Max Tudis. According to our scoreboard, he does have 14. Weber driving. Oh, wow.
Can't do much about that. He was already in the air. Great positioning by the defender. It's a good look, though.
Weber's third. Lawton's going to check back in. That's
Lawton's
three.
got to be extra careful now that Weber's got that third.
Yeah, that's 3 guards for Notre Dame with 3 fouls. King's got 4. So have to play this one extra carefully.
Sheboygan North also in the bonus already, I believe.
It's 6. So yeah, next one will be the bonus. The last person you want to see getting a foul are Lawton, Augustine, or Weber. Weber's on the bench. Shot no good. Mitchell bringing it up. Wow. Kicks to Lawton. Driving. Loose ball out of bounds. A little bit extra slip on that ball on that possession. 11:09 to go here in the second. 52-36.
Triton's still putting on some full court pressure.
You don't want to see Mitchell get a foul either because that'll be his third.
Be the 4th guard with 3 fouls in for Notre Dame.
Kick out to Schaenenberger. He'll drive. 3-point shot on the way, rattles in, nothing but net. Lawton Weber joins the scoring column. Cross-court pass to Augustine. That one out of bounds. It was tipped, so it'll stay Notre Dame ball.
Notre Dame's got to regroup here a little bit. That's what Mitchell's doing, is being a leader. Just take a deep breath.
Inbound to Curtin. Curtin out to Wall-A-Team. He'll shoot the 3. That one way off the mark. .33 to go here in the second. Tritons up by 13 here on the Sheboygan North Golden Raiders. Tudis working it around, now Weber. Down low to Tudis, working against Lawton. Again, you don't want to see Lawton get that foul, and I think Tudis...
No, you know, Bobinski's probably okay with that. Lawton being a little bit careful, trying not to get his 3rd foul, or 4th, excuse me.
Tudis is up to 16, a timeout called here by Notre Dame.
Golden Raiders going a little bit of a run of their own, cutting it back to 11.
52-41, 10:06 to go here in the second. We'll take a timeout with the action, watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout. Chris Mitchell running the point.
Lawton and Mitchell in the back court for Notre Dame, breaking this press. Augustine on the right wing, looking for something. Wall-A-Team's got the top, kicks it to Lawton.
Lawton driving
Great
inside.
find.
Wall-A-Team, a good pass there.
Nice
2
slip.
shots coming up.
Those two play AAU together, they definitely got some chemistry on that.
Golden Raider foul number 11. Lawton Weber, his 3rd, team 2nd. Ethan Wall-A-Team on the line, shooting 2.
Makes the first one. All teams had a busy night tonight on the boards, and he's frequently been seen at the free throw line.
53-41. And rolls in on the second, back up to a 13-point game.
He's got 15. Weber applying some full court pressure.
3-point shot for Schmidt off the mark. Lawton on the rebound. Mitchell now working. Step back, 3-point shot, just rolls out while a team almost put it back. Oh,
Weber on the ground
there's
there.
Weber. That's his 4th.
Got guards in foul trouble. That's not good.
4th on Weber. King has a 4th.
Deuce Musial is checking in.
Weber's got a
to the score
4th.
table. Andrew Rader's also in.
Schmidt good on the 1st.
Tritons going with some height with Musial, Rader, and Wall a team. Lawton is also a lengthy guard too.
And Schmidt no good. Rebound by Wall a team. Schmidt's got 11. Tudis with 16. Tritons have done a good job keeping them in check. It's reflected on the scoreboard as they're up by 12 and a push. They're going against Sheboygan North.
It's their 3rd team foul of the half.
Sheboygan North foul number 33, Mason DeBate. His first personal, team's 3rd.
Tritons are being forced to use their whole bench here in this game. Musial wide open under the basket.
Oh,
Misses
it is a foul.
Everything.
It is a foul. We'll give it to him on that one. But he'll get 2 free throws out of it.
Sheboygan North foul number 25, Tyler Shessel.
Going against
41.
Shessel. That's his 3rd. He's really the only Golden Raider that's really in major foul trouble, and he's got 3.
Musial at the line.
Just long.
Misses
Yeah, we'll get on the second.
Too.
Inside of Tudis, he pulls up on Lawton, that one long. Contact on that one. Schmidt goes to the rim and in. Back to a 4-point game, or excuse me, a 10-point game.
Just hitting under 8:30 to go.
Lawton kicks to Rader. Mitchell.
Tritons don't have to force a shot.
Inside, nice pass
by number 41, Deuce Musial.
Mitchell has 17, so Mitchell Musial to Chris Mitchell. 56-44, under 8 minutes to go. Tritons in a good position to get back to 500 and advance to 2-0 on the conference season as they'll go to the Cedarburg Nicky Doden's holiday tournament. Is that one? I don't think anyone was anticipating that pass down to Wall. A team left
Nice
hand
finish.
puts it in.
Uses the rim for protection.
Reverse left-handed layup. As I was saying, next game on the calendar for Notre Dame is on Friday at Cedarburg against East Troy, a high-ranked team in Division III. So the tough schedule continues.
It'll be a foul on the
That's a
ground
foul on Musial.
Deuce.
Team's 8th. Musial
Chase Schoenberger on the line.
is first, and Chase Schoenberger. And first one rolls in.
Checking in for Sheboygan North, number 53.
Joe Martinez checks in, and King goes to the scorer's table.
And for the Tritons, number 21, Keith.
So King will check in.
Got to be careful. 7 minutes left in the game. I bet you he's just itching to play at this point. Hasn't seen a lot of action.
Good on the second for Schoenberger. 58-46. Substitutions coming in. Lawton Weber in for Schoenberger. Quick pass in from Walla team. Picked off going the other way. Schmidt, oh, wow, Mitchell has his third. He went straight up, but definite contact.
We got 2 guards now with 4 fouls.
And good on the and one, so back down to a 9-point game. Kick to Walla team. Now Lawton.
Tritons don't have to rush a shot.
Mitchell to Walla team. Raider comes on the screen. Walla team flips it to Lawton inside.
Nice
Raider
pass.
puts it up. Oh, he almost threw
dunked
down.
it, almost threw it down. He's got 6 in the game.
60 total to 49, not 61. Tudis working against Lawton, no good. Rebound by the Tritons. Ethan Walla team, I think he's got to have at least a double-double tonight.
Oh, by far. He had
Inside,
nice
Keegan
pass.
King goes up with the right and
And
finishes.
he scores his first points of the night.
What a play there from Mitchell to King. 62 to 49. Inside, Tudis goes
Nice
up,
finish.
gets it to go.
Contested by a 6'10" Andrew Rayner. That's not an easy finish.
Mitchell to Lawton. Crosses that half-court line. Kick to King, taken back the other way. Here comes Schmidt on the breakaway, and oh, he missed the layup. Wow. He slams the ball. That should, well, Notre Dame student section's at least calling for the
We're razzing
technical.
him. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that.
Tipped again. Mitchell comes away with it. There's some contact there. He's got to get it up.
Good job by
Walla
Nice
team.
pass.
King to Raider. Raider is
There we
fouled.
go.
He's going to go shoot some free throws.
His first free throws of the night. Some great passing there shown off on the Tritons. Some selfless basketball being played here.
No good on the free throw.
Checking in for the Golden Raiders, number 4, Chase Schoenenberger.
Schoenenberger checks in. And good there on the second. He's up to 7. 63, excuse me, not 63 to 51. As Schmidt drives inside, a foul on Walla team. That's a person who, if there's a person you want to get a foul,
It's him.
it is Ethan Walla team. That is his first. Team's 10th, so double bonus the rest of the way here for Sheboygan North. That could come into consideration. Free throw is good there from Schmidt. 63 to 52. He's up to 16. Opportunity here to make it 17 with the made free throw. And he's short. Rebound by King. Actually, it is up to 17. Just updated on the scoreboard.
King's got a mismatch down below.
Lawton does get it to King, and a push going against Lawton Weber. That's his 4th, I believe. And 1-and-1 bonus coming up for Keegan King.
It's a great job by Lawton recognizing he had a mismatch down below.
Shooting the bonus.
Good on the first. Pure on that one. Lawton Weber heads to the bench. Possibly his night is over at 3 points. And King's second rolls in, 65-52. Tritons up by 13, in control of this one. Driving Schoenenberger, jump stop, block attempt, no good there from Walla team, but able to finish there is Chase Schoenenberger. He's got 3. Poked out. It will be off of Luke Schmidt.
Sheboygan North doing a pretty good job actually, putting some pressure on the Tritons in the backcourt, just making them a little uncomfortable. Got a mismatch down there.
King driving, loses the handle, kicks to Mitchell, pump fakes, and resets. Lawton driving, lowers his head, kicks to Rader, the D2, no good. Tipped by King, back to Mitchell.
For Notre Dame, you just got to get a good shot. You don't have to force anything.
King caught in the corner. Now he's got Lawton. And the push. I think that's going to go against Zach Seymour.
The Walla team will go to the free throw line.
So Walla team will shoot 2 free throws. Weber will check in for Andrew Rader. Rader had 7 points. That is a career high for him in his young career.
Shouldn't last long.
Walla team good on the first. 66-54. And second one no good, but Tudis will come away with the rebound. He's got 18. Luke Schmidt with 17. Tritons have done a really good job defensively tonight. Schmidt fires for 3, and just as I say that, he hits a 3-point shot. It's a 9-point game. He's up to 20. Kick to King, a deep 2. That one rattles in and out. Only a 3-possession game. Tritons just have to slow down. Deep 3 from Schmidt, no good. Rebound by Mitchell. I think Walla team's looking for it, and there's a foul.
He's been really busy tonight. He's been great tonight.
You know, it's good that it was an easy look. But just like we were saying, you don't need those fast break. I mean, time is on your side. You can start to kind of run the clock down. It'll be up to Ethan Walla team to get those 2 points. As first one rattles in, it's back to a 10-point game. And good on the second, so
20, a career high for Ethan Wall.
68-57.
Weber's got to be
that
careful.
One kicked out. .310 to go here in regulation. Tudis, so they've got Lawton on the floor. That is his 4th. Tritons now have 3 players currently on the floor with 4 fouls in King, Lawton, Weber. Mitchell himself has 3. We'll see if Bobo goes to the bench. Tudis good on the first, back to a 10-point game.
Sheboygan North they're hanging in there. They got to find something that's going to click for them on offense, though, as we're going on into the under 3-minute stage.
68-59 as Weber's able to haul that one in.
Giants just got to relax, take care of the basketball.
Lawton driving inside, left hand, no good. While a team goes up, he gets it to go. That's 22.
Ethan Wall team is everywhere tonight.
Full timeout called by Sheboygan North. Can they put together a rally down by 11 with 2:49 to go here in regulation? We shall see. It's 70-59 Notre Dame. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from the Triton Center, 2:49 to go here in the game. Tritons have been in control of this one. They led by 10 at half. They're up by 11 now. Give Sheboygan North credit. They have been a very plucky team over the last week, taking down Beaver Dam and Bayport. This is their first road test of the season, Triton's first home game. Oh, tipped by Keegan King, especially with 4 fouls. That's just the determination you like to see from King.
Yeah, he was just upset. He needed to get more minutes this game. He's trying to make him count.
Kick to Mitchell. Active hands there from Schmidt, out to Augustine. Inside. Back out to Weber in the corner. He'll take it back up to point. Taken back the other way, here comes Lawton. Weber, and he converts. 70-61 rather. Weber to King. King driving baseline, he gets bumped, and that is going to be 5 fouls on Lawton Weber. So his night is now done.
No, I haven't brought it up enough, but these situations, you see the Tritons just getting a little bit careless with the ball. This is where we miss our point guard, Daniel Hornacek. He's very cool, calm, and collected in these situations. A great point guard and distributor of the basketball.
King will shoot 2. Both teams now in the double bonus. There. They'll leave Walla team in for 1 rebounder, but everyone else will head back as Keegan is good on the first. He's up to 4. Correction, up to 5. Now he's up to 6, 72-61. Drew Witter will check in. Tyler Schessau's night is done. As Tritons are up by 11 now with under 2 minutes to go. Schanenberger drives, and Weber called for a foul. That's his 5th. So I think Augustine is going to check in. Henry Weber is his first career start, I believe. He filled in pretty solidly for Daniel Hornacek. I mean,
He's playing aggressive.
Yeah.
He's playing. It's his first start. He's got to go out there. He's got to prove something.
Scored the first basket of the game.
He played well.
10-point game here from Green Bay. 1:48 to go here in the game as Schanenberger good. 72-63.
It's only a 9-point game. There's a good amount of time left.
Stranger things have happened.
Yep.
And bumped.
Good job by Mitchell, John, the foul. It's a double bonus. He'll shoot 2.
Definitely the guy you want on the free throw line.
Definitely the best shooter on the team by a good amount. There isn't a guy you'd rather trust in these types of situations.
Mitchell will get 2. He's good on the first. So back up to a 10-point game. And good on the second, up to 74 points on the night for Notre Dame. They lead by 11. Witter to Schmidt. Schmidt pulls up for 3. That one just rattles in and out, and Ethan Wall-A-Team comes down with yet another rebound.
Yeah, he's definitely got a double-double going.
Lawton, Tudis tried to sell the push-off.
Just trying to play keep away right now. Get the ball into a guard.
Wall-A-Team, Augustine, they don't have to take a shot, and I think Notre Dame knows it.
That's smart. You gotta like that if you're Coach Brian Babinski. Reaching under 1 minute here.
There you go. Exactly 1 minute. Lawton will go to shoot 2.
Also a very consistent free throw shooter.
That is Tudis' second. He's at 20, so eventually it had to happen. Both Tudis and Schmidt both hit 20 points. They continue that streak for themselves. First free throw is good. The Sheboygan North team, I think, is going to be a pleasant surprise in this FRCC race. I think after DePere, a lot of over the back on Wall-A-Team. Yeah, after DePere at that #1 spot, they're the #1 team in the state in Division I by and large.
Led by Johnny Kinzinger.
But after that, in the FRCC, I think it's up for grabs. Ashwaubenon, the Notre Dame just beat that Ashwaubenon team.
Bayport, a good Ashwaubenon team as well.
And not to say that they're bad. I think a lot of teams are very good to vie for that 2, 3, 4, 5 spot in this conference. This Sheboygan North team beat Bayport. They beat a good Beaver Dam team that Notre Dame will play later this month over Christmas break. Manitowoc Lincoln. They lose Mason DePerick, but returned some solid players as well.
Augustine gets it from Mitchell.
Contact, save, but something was on the line. So Notre Dame ball.
Sheboygan North still playing hard. They haven't given up yet.
Underneath a minute to go, Tritons up by 10.
Mitchell will inbound.
Gives it to Lawton. Sheboygan North bench still wanting that push off of Lawton. He's at 4.
Lawton just playing keep away.
They're not wanting to foul, just time ticking off the
great
clock.
Ball handling. Trying to get the ball in the hands of a guard.
And we're now under 30, and now a foul for Max Tudis on Emmett Lawton, and he'll shoot 2.
Some great ball handling by Lawton there.
Emmett Lawton on the line for the Tritons, shooting 2.
Lawton good on the first free throw.
He has 15, I believe.
the whole bench mob coming in for Sheboygan North.
And good on the second.
Line change, Sheboygan North.
So he's got 16, Mitchell's got 19, Walla team had 22. Sam Guard's gonna check in. John Knoll's gonna check in. Max Rader's gonna check in. Kieran McClanahan's gonna check in. And this is what the student section's waiting for. It's bench mob time on both sides.
As well as number 41 at Deuce Musial. He can count as a part of that bench mob.
30 seconds to go. Tritons lead by 12. So here we go.
Guard will
30 seconds of bench mob time. Kieran McClanahan, active hands. Kick to Martinez, now Seymour. Working against Musial inside.
steal.
Loose ball. And a dog pile for that one, and it'll be
after it, making their
it'll be Notre Dame ball.
It'll be Sam Guard running the point.
Well, we'll see if Notre Dame will take a shot. They might just dribble it out, but Sam Guard running the point. Kicked him Clanahan. Seymour got a hand on it. Cross court pass to Musial. And I think that'll do it.
Great game by the Tritons.
Final score, 77-65. They hand Sheboygan North their first loss of the season. Advanced to 2-0 in conference play and 2-2 overall. They'll face off against East Troy out in Cedarburg on Friday, and then depending on if they win or lose, they will play again Saturday against the loser of Cedarburg or Escanaba. A very still tough week ahead for Notre Dame. That'll just about wrap it up for this evening's coverage from the Triton Center. For Principal Patrick Brown, Assistant Principal Greg Massard, President Dr. Tom Kiley, Athletic Director Matthew Koenig, Ange Pekarik, Evan Duncan, I'm Joey Bonadonna. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Go Tritons.